Winter is officially here in Arc Raiders. In this second major update, Embark has brought in snow, harsh weather conditions, new progression systems, and finally the game's first ever expedition reset, something that I've been waiting on for a very long time because I pretty much did everything within the first month, and I know life's the game. There's actually a lot to unpack in this update. While some of it is permanent, other parts are only around for a limited time, so let's get into it. Now, regarding the deck will come on December 26th, and it'll be the Goalie Raider deck. And this second Raider deck to be added to Arc Raiders since launch, it's completely free for all players. No real money or purchase is required. Another dub for Embark that seems to be endlessly giving out free stuff. They just gave out 1,000 credits the other day, and I definitely spent those on a bundle. And if you're like me, you're extremely happy to have more cosmetics to unlock because I finished the first deck and I've been fiending for another one. That said, this deck might not last as long because most people I play with pretty much have 1,000 credits. And that leads me into another thing that Embark has done. They have put a cap on the credits, which I was thinking that they would do eventually, so I'm not really surprised. The cap is, I believe, 800 credits that you use towards these decks. As for awards, specifically, this goalie deck will include a new hockey-inspired outfit, some additional cosmetic items, and even some in-game items that can help you during raids. The centerpiece of this update is easily the new Snowfall map condition, which is where the name Cold Snap really comes into play. Snowfall coats the entire map in thick snow, significantly reducing visibility and making exploration even more intense than it already is. And you can find snow on all the maps: Dam Battlegrounds, Buried City, Spaceport, and Blue Gate. And my favorite part is, much like Battlefield 6's winter update, this isn't just a visual change. The snowfall alters how encounters play out in a very big way. I have done some testing. It seems like your footprints do stay within the snow, so that does mean you can be tracked by other players, and stealth is much harder because your player does make noises as they are freezing. This essentially can kill you if you're out in the winter for too long. This definitely pushes more people into the buildings, and I have seen that already within this update. One time I walked into a building and it was literally littered with Raider bodies. And they call this system Frostbite. Unfortunately, it doesn't affect the arcs, but it definitely affects you. If you stay outside for too long, like I said, you will start to take damage. So you have to look for areas of cover. Even if it's a hollowed out husk, you can hide in there until your character warms up a bit. Alongside the environmental changes, Cold Snap also introduces the Flickering Flames event. This event includes up to 25 rewards, and participation is incredibly straightforward. As you play and earn XP during raids, you gain merits. When you return to Speranza, these merits can be converted into rewards like gear, cosmetic items, Raider tokens. At the time of this recording, we have pretty much the rest of the month to do so definitely get in there and feel free to take your time to do it. I mean, you do have 26 days left. There's also a Candleberry Banquet project that adds story and rewards to the overall game. This project is different from Expeditions, but they are in the same menu screen, and this one basically just gives you some more cosmetics, Raider tokens, and a few additional items. Now, regarding the expedition wipes, this is a completely full wipe. You'll have from December 17th to December 23rd to decide on whether or not you want to take this expedition. The full wipe will get rid of your blueprints, levels, quests, upgrades, and credits. Everything will be gone, but in exchange you can earn a temporary and some permanent bonuses. Now, you can get up to 5 permanent skill points depending on how much money you have on the next character that you play with after your current character has gone on the expedition. You also get 12 additional stash slots, which is better than nothing, honestly. You also get a unique expedition icon and exclusive cosmetics like the janitor cap and patchwork Raider outfit. For the temporary bonuses, you get a 6% increase with Scrappy getting materials for you, a 5% XP boost, and repairs for weapons and shields are 10% cheaper. Overall, Cold Snap is a surprisingly dense update between the Snowfall map condition, the Frostbite mechanic, the new progression system, and the limited event. And it's definitely super cool that they did this, and I'm looking forward to see what Embark has in store for the year 2026.